Hi, my name's Rob and I'm with Schlage Lock. In this video we're going to discuss how to rekey a Schlage residential knob or residential lever. To do so, however, you will need some specialized tools that are in the Schlage rekeying kits. The large Schlage rekey kit contains everything you'll need and more to rekey Schlage knobs and deadbolts, including these tools: a multi-purpose tool, a key gauge, what will become known as a follow bar or a plug following tool, and a deadbolt cylinder cap removal tool. The only other tool you might need is a Phillips screwdriver. This is the small rekeying kit, which has everything you need to do a small rekeying job, with the exception of the cylinder cap removal tool. However, in the absence of that tool, anything sharp or pointed will assist you in rekeying a deadbolt. Another handy tool to have is a pair of tweezers, which are ideal for picking up the Schlage rekeying pins. Schlage knobs or levers can be rekeyed right out of the package or even while on the door. For the first step, you'll need a key that works the cylinder and a tool to remove the knob or lever from the chassis. Insert the key and turn it 90 degrees to the right. With the key turned, you'll be able to depress the catch on the side of the knob. When it is pressed, push the knob forward and remove from the chassis. With the lever, turn the key 90 degrees to the right, find the hole on the side of the lever, depress and push off the chassis. Next step is to push the cylinder to the front. Return the key to the original position by turning 90 degrees to the left and remove the key. Same goes for the lever. Hold it, turn it to the original position, remove the key. To remove the cylinder from the knob, you'll need to follow this procedure. First, push the cylinder all the way to the front of the knob. Second, allow the cylinder to drop to the bottom of the opening and place your finger at the top while still pushing forward. This tilts the face of the cylinder on an angle, and you may now push through from the top and push the cylinder out. The lever is even easier. Once the key is removed, the cylinder simply falls out the back. As you can see, the only difference between the knob cylinder and the lever cylinder is the cam at the end of the plug. In order to start the rekeying process, we need to disassemble the key cylinder, which is made up of the cylinder plug and the cylinder body. They are held together with a C-clip. To remove the C-clip, you can use our multi-purpose key gauge by aligning the hooks on the key gauge with the legs on the C-clip. Push forward using the key gauge and remove the C-clip. To remove the key cylinder from the body, we'll need the following bar and the keys that work the cylinder. There are two ends on the follow bar. One is designed for use with deadbolts, the other for knobs and levers. You'll note how it mates perfectly with the back of the plug. To remove the plug from the body, insert the key that works the lock, turn the key 90 degrees, take the following bar, mate it with the back of the plug, and pretend they're crazy glued together and slide the body off the plug. To remove the plug from the lever cylinder, it is not necessary to turn the key 90 degrees. It is critically important to leave the follow bar in place in order to retain the set of 5 top springs and top pins which remain in the cylinder body, which look just like this. These are the bottom pins, which correspond with the number on the back of the factory cut key. They form a shear line, which allows you to rotate the plug within the cylinder to unlock the door. The key code on the back of a factory cut key refers to the bottom pins that are required to form a shear line. In this case, 7, 9, 3, 6, 5. The numbering system starts from the bow to the tip, and the larger the number, the longer the pin. If you are rekeying to a lock with a key that does not have a key code on it, you can determine which bottom pins you will need by using the key gauge. and measuring the cuts in the key starting at the bow, in this case 6, 3, 8, 5, 7. The keying kit contains all of the bottom pins you'll need, numbered 0 through 9, as well as additional top springs and top pins should you run into difficulty. Select the corresponding bottom pin from your keying kit. Beginning at the bow, drop the pins in with the pointed end down into the plug. Note the new shear line formed by the bottom pins and the key that we just inserted. We can now reassemble the cylinder. As this is a knob cylinder, it needs to be turned 90 degrees and mated up with the back of the follow bar. Again, like they're glued together, slide the body over the key plug. The final step is to install the C-clip. To reassemble the lever cylinder, it is not necessary to turn the key. Now that we're finished rekeying, it is time to reassemble the lock. In the case of the lever, remove the key from the cylinder, insert the key in the handle, find the hole on the side of the lever and align that with the catch on the chassis. Push it all the way down, and the final step is to insert the key into the cylinder, turn the key to the right, and push the handle all the way down to lock it onto the chassis. Reassembling the knob is similar to that of the lever. First step is to remove the key. Secondly, we'll need to determine the proper position to reinsert the cylinder in the knob housing. Within the knob housing, there will be an opening which will accept the tower on the key cylinder. In this case, the opening is at the top. I need to compress the cylinder, push it in from the back, slide it all the way forward. The final step is to align the opening on the side of the knob with that on the chassis. Push that catch out of the way. And the final step is to lock the knob back on the chassis by reinserting the key, turning the key to the right, pushing the knob forward, and removing the key. This concludes our video on how to rekey Schlage knobs and levers. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.